Hey everyone, my name's Sean, and this is my thoughts on Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back as part of the Crash Insane trilogy. And honestly, this is pretty much the same game. Has a good visual update. As with Crash 1, I do like the visuals in it. Probably not as much with the washed out colors, but this is pretty much the same game as I've imagined. You can save anywhere, just like with the Crash 1 video. You can play as Coco in this, which is really nice. A little bit jarring, but nice to know she can get her own laptop battery and not just have to shove us out in order to get it. A little bit weird scenes with her, or, okay, fine, that's whatever. If she's in the warp room, but yeah, she can time travel back. It's whatever. But yeah, this game is pretty good. I don't know about, here's the thing, I don't know about the jetboarding levels. It seems a little bit odd, in my opinion, but other than that, everything else feels almost exactly the same. I do like how instead of the old save spot that you have, it's now dedicated to having the bosses there, which I really like. I feel like that was just a good little update now that you can save anywhere. The camera doesn't fuck me over as much, but the transition originally from Crash 1 to Crash 2 was very much a big improvement, not just visually, but also in terms of saving, story, things like that. And this really reflects that. It's pretty much the same type of polish as with the Insane trilogy, but whereas Crash 1 had a lot to prove, Crash 2 almost had the same amount in terms of, okay, just don't fuck this up. And they did. They did a really good job of keeping everything faithful. Again, if I had to complain, I would say that the vehicle sections are just a little bit off. Both the bear level and the jetboarding levels just feel a little bit off. But in terms of like the ice physics, because this game is very ice-based, it didn't really bother me all that much. And as with the old as with Crash 1, they did add relics in Crash 2, but they also added the dash, the Crash Dash. I think it's called in Crash 3. They added the run, which I really like. I like that they did add that run in there. They still have a couple of trophies for doing the old trick in the first level, not just of not breaking any boxes in order to get the blue gem, but not grabbing the crystal for the first 3 times, and Cortex just loses his shit. That's a trophy, so if you ever get the trilogy, which I do recommend you do, make sure you go in there, just don't grab the crystal for the first 3 times. You can even just enter the level and then just go back to warp room, and it will still do the same thing, but it is so funny seeing that. And again, with the animations, voice acting, things like that, everything looks amazing. Coco is still cute as ever. Crash is as goofy as ever, and the Crash dance I thought looked a little different, just in terms of him doing the Running Man. But other than that, there is nothing else I really need to say. I guess if I had one complaint with it, it would be the load times. I feel like the loading times are a little bit intrusive. Granted, I am playing on the old school PlayStation 4, so if you have the PS4 Pro, I think they do get a little bit better. But if you have an old school PS4, then you might notice those loading screens going there, and Aku just randomly peek his head around and float across the screen like, hey, I'm here. What's up? Hey. I don't know how I feel about the loading screen giving you hints as to if this has the color gem. Hey, don't break any boxes. Because I feel like those are nice little secrets that were in the first game. Granted, if you're a new player coming into this and you don't know why, those hints might really help you. So I guess they're mostly for new players. I'm not going to harp and complain about that. But other than that, yeah, everything is just as I remember it, only better. Better visual fidelity. It feels about the same, and it's overall pretty good. So, go out again, buy it. It's pretty cheap in the Americas. So, I guess I'll see you next week.